What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Be in competition with yourself. Um, the old mantra is mind, body, soul. The classic mantra is mind, body, soul. To facilitate that, sometimes people look outwardly to the world to find people to compete with, you know, but you can never be them. You can only be you. So here's some ways to compete with yourself. Classic is to set goals, but set goals for your mind, body, and soul. You know what I mean? If you're just starting out, set small goals that you can handle. You know, even if they seem minor to you, like you could do it. Well, if you know you could do it, set that small goal and do it. That way, you can build on something. You know, set a fitness goal for your body. Set a set a reading goal or a learning goal for your mind. Set a set a how can I say this? Set a way to help people as far as in humanity or something for your spirit, for your soul. Do something positive. Set a positivity goal, you know. And when you do that, if you like it, continue it, because after you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit, So, and when it becomes, and once you find something that you keep, um, set another goal. You're gonna still continue that habit because it's a habit. We make time for the things that are important to us. Sometimes, you know, we do too much, and that becomes an issue because you have to learn how to manage your time. And sometimes, but also, you have to learn how to diversify your challenges and your goals so you don't get complacent and stagnant. You said you compete with yourself because no matter what anybody else does, that doesn't mean you can do it because you haven't put in the work to get to what the level that they're at sometimes. Or you just haven't had the results yet, you know. And here's the way to get the results, So, like I said, set goals, and when those goals become a habit, make another habit, create another habit, another goal. Another thing to compete with yourself is step out of your comfort zone. Challenge yourself by doing things that you don't think you're capable of doing. Sometimes you might find an interest in something that you fear. That's the one thing about fear. If you get scared of something, a lot of people run from fear instead of running to it. I'm not talking about the movie theory where there's a shootout and people running from the alley and the idiot is running to it like, what's going on? Because that's just stupid. What I'm talking about is you might have a dream, an aspiration, and you don't think you can fulfill it because you just feel like you're not the person to be able to do it. Well, nothing's stopping you in this day and time from doing stuff. You know, everything is at the cheapest it's ever been. You can make a movie for the cheapest it's ever been. You can paint a painting probably for the cheapest it's ever. You can learn and paint for the cheapest it's ever been. You can make these videos for the cheapest it's ever been. You can make albums cheapest ever. But you just have to put in the work. You know, and you're gonna have to put in that time when you're gonna suck at it. But you have to challenge yourself. That comfort zone. You'll be surprised how as an adult you can be proud of yourself for doing things that you thought you couldn't do as an adult, or you thought that's for these people to do, or this person do, or they do that, but I don't. They're great at that, but I'm not. Sometimes some of your God-given gifts are never tapped into because you are too scared to try. So try. You know, step out of your comfort zone. Try to live in your uncomfort zone, and you'll be surprised by how much better of a person you'll be. And that goes with entitlement. It's nothing wrong with using your mind, and there's nothing wrong with manual labor. It's nothing wrong with putting in extra hours on the things that you really like and want. Um, Learn how to lose. I know that's gonna sound crazy, but see, everybody knows how to win. Oh, I did it. I'm celebrating. I'm the best. But if you're gonna compete with yourself, you got to learn how to lose, because losing is where you learn. You know, when you lose at when you lose at something, you look at all the small things that you didn't do properly to win. So then you will reevaluate yourself to get better. You know, that's why winners are so petty, because they know to keep winning they still have to reevaluate themselves, even if they're winning, because there are other people who are just as hungry as them. And maintaining is very much so harder than um, winning in a moment. But that's a way to challenge, to compete with yourself. You know, um, Another way to compete with yourself is, how can I say this properly? I'm trying not to cuss. I am. Um, Challenge your beliefs. You know, the way you can compete with yourself is to challenge what you believe about yourself, and challenge what you believe about life. Because when you change or challenge your perspective, you can also change or challenge your direction. If you want to be a religious person and you are a Christian, challenge your belief by tapping into Judaism and Islam and Buddhism. You know what I'm saying? And Hinduism. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, look at all the connections between all the religions. Just like they say, the impossible is nothing, because normally impossible is just a word that people made up for the people who haven't done it yet. So when you have to challenge your beliefs to do things that haven't been done yet, whether they be physically, mentally, or spiritually. Um, Another way to compete with yourself is challenge your look. Step outside of the box. Dress in a different way that you would normally dress, and see how you look at yourself. See how the world views you. You know, Challenge your evolution. That's how you compete with yourself. Like, when you look at yourself over time, do you see a person who knows who they are under all circumstances, or a person who's stuck to what they're comfortable with and not able to diversify their view of self? Because if you can help your confidence by knowing how good you are in things that you didn't see yourself to be good in. you know um, I'm gonna stop here. But be in competition with yourself. You'll always get better and win in the end if you do that. Peace.